If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Fantasy, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage. Conan, how you doing today?
I'm okay. I had to go to the office for a second today. We'll talk about that here in a second. And I've got more stuff I have to do this afternoon, but we're doing this thing now. So yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's Sunday. It doesn't feel like Sunday, but then I also realized that I have a week off from school and everything, so
Oh
pretty nice.
Coming up.
Yeah, fall break is started Friday for me.
So you're already on fall break.
I've been changing PJ pants every day.
At least you're changing your clothes. Are you showering?
That's
Okay.
Are those people that maybe I could go I could understand maybe going maybe one day without a shower. I could understand that if you're not going anywhere or something like that. But people that go multiple days without showering, that's disgusting.
I've done it before.
Heard,
Go ahead, Mage.
I've heard back in the 60s and 70s, and before then, it was typical for people to only go and bathe once a week.
See, that's disgusting. I take a shower every day.
No, it's just interesting how culture changes.
I know, because if I don't, then my face gets all greasy and my hair gets greasy. It's gross. I don't know. My biggest thing is my hair will get really greasy, and I hate that that feel of it. So that's why I have to take a shower every day.
I hate the face grease. My hair doesn't get too bad, but my face gets all oily. Then I'm just oh nope, we're taking a shower.
Can't do it. Yeah, my face gets gross too. I'll have to go multiple times during the day and just after I wash my hands, just kind of wash my face off in the bathroom or something real quick, just to not feel like a dirty bum.
Yeah, that's one of my big bugaboos is that. Mage, how are you doing?
Really well, actually.
That's good. No other commentary on it?
I mean, there's not really much to say. It's just been a good week. Doing stuff. And that's about it.
Kind of stuff you've been doing?
What stuff have you been doing?
Well, I mean, so I'm going to go and go and do finance and go get my finance degree. So I've made that decision and I've been applying to colleges and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. Looking at Zillow and other stuff for places to live and just that kind of thing.
Are you still moving up to Oklahoma City?
Well, it depends on where I get accepted. But
what places did you apply at?
Right now, I apply to UCO and NSU.
Okay.
There's a couple of cheaper colleges that I was looking at maybe applying to in Oklahoma City area.
You mean you don't want to go back to Southwestern Oklahoma State University?
It's just so far away.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants to go to the lesson.
Okay, you want to hear a story?
Yes, I want to hear a story.
So I think it was last weekend that I had to go to Texas for my niece's birthday. Was it last weekend? Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that we remember your family stuff better.
I know, right? Because I remember I was watching. There was some OU. One of the OU games was on, but I can't remember which one it was. But we stopped in Weatherford on the way back home, just to eat lunch and stuff. So we stopped at the Chinese hibachi buffet there off the highway, and it was really good.
It's the best place.
I know, right? But you know, me and my wife living in the city are so used to wearing our masks and stuff everywhere that we just instinctively put them on before going inside.
You
And
know, like good people should.
yeah, and you would have thought that we were lepers. Like, the looks that we got from people were absolutely ridiculous. And it's just like, this is supposed to be normal right now. Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like,
Yeah, yes, it's still in the middle of a pandemic.
I stopped by Weatherford before I went to the Black Mesa a few weeks ago, and me and the two guys I went with, they were both like 6'5", 6'6" in that area, so they're real tall dudes. And we all went to the hibachi buffet before we left to Black Mesa, and we all wore our masks and stuff. And like, it was more of like, instead of people thinking that wanted to say something or act like we were lepers, it was more like, I ain't gonna say nothing to these big dudes.
yeah.
We were like, say something. I dare you.
Please.
Please. Come at me, bro.
like, because we're all big dudes. Like, so it's kind of, it's like, ain't nobody gonna say anything to me. But then you hear stories like on Facebook, like the just some women getting yelled at, like at a convenience store for wearing a mask in Oklahoma. And it's just like, man, that's just crap.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
no one's going to say anything to me because I'm a massive, like, I'm super wide, and I kind of got like a, sometimes I feel like I have a scary face. But
if you ever see Maze IRL, he actually looks like a serial killer.
Oh.
And I don't mean like murdering people. I mean like he likes eating cereal.
He kills cereal.
Kills cereal. He gets like one of the big old mixing bowls of it and has one of them a day.
Yep. I actually don't like cereal that much.
What? What did you did you grow up getting like Poptarts and stuff for breakfast?
No, Poptarts are too bready. Like when you get to the filling part, it's good. But like the edge part, it's so much bread.
Yeah, the edge part is gross. Or what? Did your mom make you breakfast every day?
No, my grandma did for a while until she died in 2010.
No.
That was really nice because she would she was one of those old ladies that woke up at like 3 a.m. for no reason whatsoever, and she would just make breakfast. We lived right next door to her.
Yeah. So you just walk over there
in the house that she. Yeah, so we just always walked over there and then we'd go to school.
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it was great. It was our morning tradition. It's fantastic.
I never lived really close to my grandma, so I could never do that. Like, I mean, I lived like in the same city as her, but I never lived like walking distance to my grandma's house. So
my grandpa got Parkinson's when I was really, really little.
Mm-hmm.
And so my parents moved next door to help take care of him.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I mean, he died like when I was 5. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of sad. Actually.
Well, no, I mean, it was good I didn't mean it was good they got Parkinson's. I'm not that evil of a person. I meant good that like they moved closer to help him out.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was gonna clarify, but I was just like, I'm just gonna let him go with it.
No, I'm not saying I hope your grandpa got hurt. No, I wouldn't do. That's awful.
Thanks, Finn. You horrible human being.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there was some good that came out of that where I got to visit my grandma a whole lot, so it was good. I had a pretty decent childhood.
That's nice. I didn't, but we're not going to get into that. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So my cat is like peeing on the carpet and is done so like multiple days in a row. Like, I've had to get out the big boy carpet shampooer that we bought, and I've had to do it multiple times this week. And it seems like every time we wake up, he's peed on the carpet again, and we're kind of at a loss on what to do with him. Like, so we've looked up like why do cats pee on the floor? What is there a reason they're doing this? And it's all just like, oh hey, make sure his litter box is clean, like, and just all of the real generic like duh kind of remedies.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it's
yes, I take that, of course.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff like that, and it's like, of course, his stuff is clean. He's just kind of
Is he mad about something? Did you like change his food or something?
see, like, we haven't changed his food or his litter. That was another thing. A lot of the websites I've seen have said is like, oh, they can get real defensive if you change their litter or something like that, and won't want to use it in their litter box. But
Yeah.
we've literally used the same stuff for forever. Like, I've made the mistake of buying the wrong thing once or twice because it was cheaper at Sam's to get the big bucket,
Mm-hmm.
but immediately went back to not doing that. So I don't really know. So my wife has like sprinkled baking soda on the floor and is letting it sit to try to get that smell out.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Y'all's
see.
house smells like a meth house now.
Yeah, cat pee is just the strongest smelling crap in the world.
It really is, though. So, yeah, we're kind of just dealing with that. We'll see how that plays out. Hopefully it is not a lasting theme in the Conan Jones home.
Come back next week where he has also started to shit everywhere too.
I know, right?
Is Ron neutered?
Yes. So he was neutered whenever we got him. So
I know sometimes unneutered male cats can they don't like to use the bathroom in just one place.
You're really far from your mic again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes they just don't like to use the bathroom in one place. But I don't know.
You're still really, really far from your mic. Like, it sounds like you're mumbling. Well, what else is your fail of the week? I saw you had 2 of them on there.
Oh, yes. So, kind of, I alluded to it earlier. I do have to go to court tomorrow. I was subpoenaed by a judge for a case that I worked back in, like, January or February. I honestly have
Are you sure they're having court tomorrow?
It's what it says. So it says
tomorrow's a federal holiday,
and our office is still open. We're usually closed for everything, but I guess they're still having dockets tomorrow. But it says October 12th at 1:30. So I get to
watch them just forgot that it was Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day,
because Columbus is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
And then they'll just like, oh yeah, we're not actually having court. That's being rescheduled.
I mean, I would love for it to be rescheduled, but I really don't know what to expect. Like, I just had to print off my report for the case that I worked, and because I don't think the hearing is even for what I did. It seems like it's a custody hearing from what it seems like and what it reads like. And they're just wanting me to come in and say, like, hey, yes, this was how that turned out, or all of that sort of stuff. I don't really even know what to expect at all. So
this is why I took this parent's child.
Yeah, see, it wasn't even a removal. Like, it was a very in and out kind of thing. So I don't know. It's weird. So that's my fail. I'm sure I'll have more to maybe report back next week, but y'all know how that goes with our stuff.
Yup.
So,
Mage, what's your fail this week?
My fantasy team is doing terrible today. Like, so, not to brag, but I've been doing really well in my fantasy league. I'm 4-0 right now, number 1. and for whatever reason, I'm playing like a low tier team that was projected to make 90 points, and my team was projected to do like 120. I was
Did
like,
he just go deaf for you too?
What?
Huh?
Can you still hear Mage? I can't hear him at all.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, I can't hear anybody, so there might be my stuff messing up.
Quit blaming stuff on everybody else, Finn. God.
Well, I thought it was, but then you just now you weren't talking either, or I couldn't hear you.
Finn got cursed, and so he's turning deaf.
That's probably what happened. No, it was my speakers were I don't know. Keep going. I'm sorry, Mage.
No, you're good. I was projected to win this game by a landslide, and so I was like, okay, we're probably gonna be easy. My team's gonna do well, and then everyone just decided to not. I have 3 people that were supposed to make 20 points today have 1 or 2.
Nice.
It's awful. And it does not look like they're doing any better. One of my guys got hurt in the first quarter, so he's out for the rest of the game. It's just awful. It's an awful day for fantasy today.
I mean,
it's so bad.
I mean, at least your teams can get to play. Tennessee hasn't played for 2 weeks now, and probably
if they would abide by COVID rules, they wouldn't have that.
You're not wrong. But them having stupid practices at a high school.
I'm sorry. Tennessee's full of dumb people.
I can't even be mad at the NFL for putting these stupid rules on them for it, because they're literally giving them it's literally the easiest rules. Hey, you got COVID, stay home. Okay, it's literally that's all you have to do. And then a lot of these people are rich. They have workout equipment at home. Yeah, they can't run plays together and stuff, but I mean, they can still get a workout in by themselves. And
no, they want to party and stuff.
No, they had a practice at a high school, and then a school kid took a Snapchat of it, and that's how they got caught.
It's always Snapchat.
So dumb. It's so dumb.
Stupidest thing. But yeah, I can't even.
At least the Patriots are also in the same boat.
Yeah,
stupid Cam Newton. What a dummy.
What did he do though? I thought how did he get it? Does it?
I don't know, but I know that he got it, and you only get it by being dumb.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I mean, what if I got it and I was just from being at school or something?
Because you being dumb.
I mean, it's being dumb, but it's not your choice to not be dumb in that regard. It's just dumb to be at school.
You get it from stupidity, period. Whether it's your own or somebody else's, you get it from stupidity.
I guess. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I mean, it happens. Anyways,
our hot takes today.
Yeah, we got hot. I know. So, all right. So, my fail this week is, man, I'm not going to go get into detail with it, but I've had a really rough week, and I'm okay. It's been a rough week. And like I said, I know it's being very vague with it, but I'll get through it. But but that's the serious one. But the other one is, I got my new chair in that I ordered off Amazon. It was $200, and I hate it.
Oh no!
So I gave it to my brother, and I just took back my old gaming chair.
Well, at least he got a new one out of it.
You know.
That sucks at it. What did you not like about it?
It was okay. So I couldn't lower it any lower, and it was a big and tall chair, but I guess it was on the tall side of it because my feet didn't flat foot on the bottom of it, so that's why I didn't like it. If I could find a chair, the exact model of the one I have at work, oh, perfect.
You just borrow the one from work.
I know. I don't have a truck to borrow it.
Just get a big chair, not a big and tall chair. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Uh, but yeah, that's just the that's just what's going on.
Yeah, that's annoying about your chair. Like, and I
Yeah,
know
that's the
you're.
problem with like buying stuff online or something. Just like
I could
just
return
basically,
it though, but then I have to like break it down and all that stuff, and then just
yeah, like it's such a pain in the butt to return, and you don't have time to test it. It's just there's a lot
yeah,
of issues. I mean, buy online is really convenient though.
it is. I don't have to go see people. That's the biggest convenience of just buying online is I don't have to deal with stupid people. Like I get my groceries delivered now, man. You know how much of a nice thing it is not having to go to Walmart.
Where do you get delivered?
Every like, what do you mean? What do I get delivered?
I mean, sorry, who do you get delivered from?
Walmart.
Oh, you just do like the grocery pickup?
Yeah, no, I get the grocery delivered.
Do they do that?
Yeah, you have to live in like a big town though,
Oh,
and they just leave it
cool.
right on my. They leave it right on my doorstep, and then I make Turtle Boy go get it and put them up.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were actually doing delivery now. Like, I knew you had
What?
done. I didn't know they were doing delivery now. Like, I knew you had done the order ahead, buy it all online, and it's just there for pickup. But does Walmart itself have a delivery service, or is it like a
Yes.
DoorDash kind of thing?
No.
That's
Walmart has
weird.
its own delivery thing.
I've literally just never heard of that, so I'm sorry I'm asking
Yeah, that's
questions.
why
Are
I
you are
asked.
you trolling
'Cause I
me
never heard of
No,
it.
legit?
I'm legitimately have never heard of this. Like,
Wow, I feel like y'all are trolling me
I'm
because
I
not.
don't.
like
I'm not.
this
I
has
really
been a
have none.
thing. This has
I
been a
really
thing
didn't.
since like January.
I'm sure. I mean, it makes sense for them to do it.
I just, I'll say it one more time. I literally have just never heard of this. Like, I've also never done the buy your stuff ahead of time thing. Like,
It. I've heard it saves you a lot of money because you're not like roaming
Exactly.
Walmart.
Like you could you just do your like grocery list like on the uh on the phone and stuff. Uh for like what you usually get and stuff because they'll save you like your favorites and everything like that. And then you just like, oh hey, I usually get this, I get this, blah blah blah. Oh, and you can like search like, oh, what's this look? Oh, I want some Oreos, and then they'll deliver it. Like sometimes they're out of stock, that happens. Sometimes they like change your order. Sometimes if they're out of like Oreos, they'll give you like the knockoff Oreos, which suck. But you're still getting Oreos. But I mean,
But are
most of
you?
the
If
time,
it's knockoff
most of the
Oreos.
most of the time they're pretty good about getting everything that you order. And I mean, if they're out of stock, they don't charge you for it. Of course, they take it off. So
hmm.
How much is shipping?
You muted yourself. Something. Yep.
Hello?
I
There you
okay,
go.
my bad. I paid for the year plan for it, so it was like 90 something. Uh, but it's
Oh,
like
so it's like a to get Walmart delivery. It's like a Sam's Club thing.
yeah, pretty much. So, but like I
Um,
paid like 90 something for it, but like it's usually like I think it's like $12 a month, or if you do it per delivery, it's like $10 or something like that. And like, I mean, I get a lot of stuff from Walmart just because I'll forget things, and it's pretty convenient for me.
yeah,
And
no, I can definitely see where that's good. Be real convenient.
and then if you like need it like really quickly, they have Express here, Express delivery, which is $10 more. That's pretty much they're just nickel and diming at this point.
Yeah.
But
Making that money.
yeah, but I mean, the Walmart delivery is like super useful. I hate going to Walmart, but there's not a cheaper grocery store to go to, so it is what it is.
Is there an Aldi in your town?
Mm, I don't
I have
know if there
another.
is. I don't know where it is.
If there is, I would recommend Aldi. Like,
Yeah, but then I have to go inside of it.
I think they do the same the thing that Walmart does do, the buy it on the app, pick it up thing.
Mhm.
But again, I don't have never done that with any of them. So it's
Tony, you need to go sit down with JoJo Jones and just like, or J3, excuse me, and then and talk to her about it and be like, hey, you know how much we don't like going to Walmart? Let's do this instead, and it saves time.
yeah. I don't know. At some point, I'm just like, I'd rather save the money and do it myself and not have to
Yeah,
pay
but
the
like,
subscription for it.
okay, but see, you got to average out like what's more important to you, saving money or saving time?
I mean, that's a soul searching question that
Probably money.
I guess I'm at that point where now I'm just like, I'm like getting to that lower, I'm getting to like upper low class to like low middle class now, to where I'm just like, oh, hey, I could put money in my savings and still be okay. Like, it's weird.
yeah.
So, like, this is just like one of those things that's just like, oh, cool, this is happening. You know, I could get this. I don't know.
Well, if it oh my gosh, if it works for you, you do you. So
All right. Let's go. What do you have? What do we have for topic one this week, Conan Jones?
I couldn't think of anything for topic one since we're kind of out of like school things to talk about. Um,
Okay.
and here the past little bit, like me and Mage have just complained about DHS stuff the past couple weeks.
Okay.
So I was
I want to say I've listened to them. They weren't that complaining, but
no,
there were definitely things that we talked about.
yeah, because I mean I'd kind of just drawn blanks on what to actually talk about for topic one now.
Was I here last week? I don't remember.
I don't remember honestly.
No, it was just me and Conan, I think.
What was I doing last week? I don't even remember. Anyways,
I know we had to go early because I was going to Texas, but other than that, I don't really remember either.
no, I feel like I was here last week. Yeah, I was here. I was here because I put my fails of the week, and then we talked about WoW and my esports club.
Maybe it was a couple
yeah.
weeks ago. Yep, we did talk about that.
All right.
Now, 2 weeks ago, I know I wasn't here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, all right. We got that figured out. Okay, so topic one this week. Anybody got anything before I just start rambling?
Like, I can always complain about work stuff.
No, let's not complain about work stuff.
Because that's I'm just like, I know we kind of started this for band stuff, and band is kind of.
I got one. Okay, Mage. This is Mage. This is for Mage this week. What made you come to your decision to go back to college?
Well, so first of all, my I was having. That's a good question.
See?
to put it in my thoughts, I guess. I wanted to do something different from what I've been doing. I really like math. I've thought about finance for a long time now. Like, even when I was finishing up my last degree, I was wanting to change it, but I was so close to finishing my music ed degree.
Right.
I just wanted to go ahead and finish that one. Because I had even taken classes in finance before finishing my music ed degree. I'm like one class away from getting a minors in it. So
right.
I think it was just natural for me to take that next step and just go ahead and do that because I really enjoy that stuff. I like math. I am interested in how our economy works and how marketing works and stuff like that. And in finance, it's not so. Whereas accounting is more of a sit down, I stare at my computer all day doing math problems, pretty much, and just evening out books and everything else like that. Finance is more of a active job.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of does both things together, where I can do accounting things, and I can take stuff into account where like marketing projections and sorry, try to put my thoughts all together. Like where I can take stuff into account where there's a lot of similarities to accounting, and even I can do accounting if I wanted to go ahead and do that after I get a finance degree. It's very malleable, I guess. Whereas an accounting degree, you're doing basically accounting or auditing. A finance degree, you could do a whole lot more than that. Because I like talking. I like talking to people. I like selling things. I'm really good at that stuff. Like the first month I worked at Best Buy, I was a top salesman. Like I'm really good at it.
Sell me something right now.
No.
Sell me this. Sell our podcast right now.
I don't want to do that right now. But anyway,
He's not a good seller. He's lying.
that's not how that works. Anyway, but I like doing all that stuff, and finance kind of hits all those points.
Okay.
So that's why I decided that I was going to go ahead and get that degree, because it's not like it's something I wanted to do. I'm not getting any younger. I just kind of, because the deal was like my hesitation in doing it was the time it would take and the money. But I mean, I did a lot of talking, and like even if I do student loans and stuff like that, the money I would make from a finance degree, I could pay those loans off pretty fast, especially if I'm just by myself. Because I would be making more money than I would at DHS by a long shot, and I was doing great working with DHS money wise. So paying off loans would be easy.
So how much of your current degree are you going to be able to reuse? Like how far back are you having to start over?
Oh, so most of my gen eds would be good. My minors would be like all the accounting classes I've had would account to it. I think some of the extra stuff that I had to do for music ed, I'd still be able to use. But as far as just the actual education courses, I don't think they would mean anything. But it's not like I'm doing a whole another 4 years or anything like that. It'd probably be like 2 tops.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't quite sure how that would work out on that end of stuff, kind of deciding to go back for a second degree. But
Well, I hope it works out for you, man. Like,
can you move closer to your microphone? You feel? I sound like you're like.
My bad. I moved it away. Shut up. I was leaning back forward. I hope it works out for you, man. Because like
I do too. Like it takes me. I'm pretty stubborn on myself, where I don't like to change things, and I guess that's a lot. Honestly, that's what a lot of America does. Is like we get stuck in a rut and we just do the same thing over and over and over again, whether we're happy with it or not. And so I'm just trying to find something that makes me happy. If that makes sense.
It does. Yeah. Good luck with you, man. Hopefully, I mean, you can I'm sure you'll get accepted in somewhere, and then just kind of figure everything out that comes along with that.
So are you going to start like in January then, I'm assuming?
That's the plan.
So are you going to like, what are you doing for work-wise from now until then?
Well, I guess we just find it right now. Like I said, I still have a crap ton of savings. I'm doing fine money-wise. But I would like to find some kind of part-time job that would let me do school and work at the same time. Mm-hmm. So it's just that's kind of what I've been looking at right now as far as job-wise goes.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's not what I was expecting from today's conversation, but
hey, but it works for him. That's all that matters.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. Like, if it fits, it ships.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say about that one.
That's all right. We're
So,
sitting at about 34 in, so
all right. Let's talk about Bethesda buying or Microsoft buying Bethesda.
holy crap.
I'm not happy about it.
Of course you're not.
I thought we talked about this a few weeks ago.
No,
No,
we were going to, but then we saved it.
yeah. I think we were going to talk about last week, but then I changed it up. I think I said like, oh wait,
Yeah, because it was on for last week, and then we talked about
and then I
WoW.
changed it because of WoW. That's right.
I could have sworn that we talked about it because I remember saying, I was like, "There's not much to say other than Microsoft." The big complaint was,
Oh, we did talk about it too. I wasn't here for it. I wasn't here for it, but y'all did talk about it 2 weeks ago.
Because I remember saying that like Microsoft needed exclusives, and they got exclusives, and Finn was not happy about the way they got exclusives because he wanted Elder Scrolls.
I want Elder Scrolls on PS5, and now I probably won't get it. But I mean, I think I also said was like all their games are going to be on PC anyways, so it doesn't really matter that much to me.
You'll get it if you get an Xbox One X, or sorry, an Xbox Series X.
Whatever the hell they're called, man.
They're
Just call
so
it an
stupid.
Xbox 4 or whatever it is. Just
The Xbox box.
It's so stupid. Like, it's so stupid where they're going with this stuff. But, man, let's see. WoW's next week. WoW, the pre-patch comes out on Tuesday. Are y'all going to try to play WoW with me again?
Probably not. Not even gonna lie.
Maze, what about you?
Man, I'm getting a lot of peer pressure, but about it, not just from you, but from other people that are playing WoW too. So
do they play Horde or Alliance?
I have no idea. I think Alliance. I'm not sure.
Did they tell you what server to play on?
They had not.
You should play on Storm Rage because that's my server. It's the highest population of Alliance in North America. Conan, you should try it again. I think it'll still be free to try out next weekend. Let's do it. Listen. Low scale gaming special next weekend. We try WoW together.
Low scale raid.
Low scale weekend or low scale gaming special. The gang tries WoW.
The one where we try out WoW.
Yes. The one where we try WoW. we are now Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, hey, that's a funny show though. I haven't watched very much of it, but it's that really like stupid dry sense of humor that I really like about it. It got
old for me really quick. Like, it's one of those you can watch a couple of at a time and then take a break from for a while, but I can't just sit and marathon the whole thing because I'm just like, Charlie Day, you're too much for me to handle that much of it at a time.
That's fair. I think that's how I feel about The Office. Like,
oh man, I could watch The Office all day, every day.
I think the biggest thing that keeps me from like really enjoying The Office or binge watching it is they really rely on cringe humor, where like people are just doing embarrassing things and being embarrassed by it. And I'm not into cringe humor. Like, it's just nope.
I mean, that's Michael Scott's character, like, to a T. So I mean,
yeah, I know. And that's exactly why I don't like The Office. Like, it's just kind of like, there he goes again.
Yeah.
He's embarrassing himself trying to propose to his girlfriend at a big old party in front of everybody when he's only dated her for 2 weeks.
Hey, that's a good episode.
It's a terrible episode.
What?
They're all terrible episodes.
Age just doesn't. I can't trust you anymore that you don't like. All right, anyways. So OU has a bye week next week, so there's no OU game next week.
Thank God. We can't deal with two more. We can't deal with another Texas OU game.
Yeah, that was a game. Let me tell you.
or an Iowa State OU game. No more. We either lose or win by a terrible margin.
Yeah, that was. So we could do that low scale gaming special next Saturday.
All right.
Are y'all game for it?
Can I even get the free weekend since I've already done the free thing?
No, you can still do it's. Let me double check. I'm not sure how the free thing's gonna work now since they're doing the level squish. Well, free to play. Because it was the level 20, but
So free play is to level 20?
yeah.
I mean, I guess either way, I guess I could probably just make a new account. I mean, it's not like I have much affinity to keep an old account or something. Boo, boo, boo.
It might be. Oh, it might be to level 10, but still, I'm not sure. It might be level 10. It might be level 20. I guess I'll find out on. I guess I'll find out on Tuesday for sure what it would be.
So are we all making new characters and starting at the same area?
Yeah. So okay. So they're making a whole new starting area. That's like supposed to be like really one exciting and two like user friendly. Better than the place that we started out.
Beginner friendly.
Yes. And so it should be like that. But I'll make a new character with y'all, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, are we Alliance or are we Horde?
Alliance. That's the only thing is we're Alliance on Storm Rays. Other than that, we could be whatever we want to be.
Okay, so human supremacy, got it. Humans are the best race?
No, humans aren't the best race. But you can be whatever races. You can be whatever alliance race you want to be. I don't care about that.
As long as it's alliance.
As long as because that's where my guild's at and everything like that. So that's why, like I said, I have a good time with my guild. Like they're fun to hang out with and do. I hang out with them almost every night. Like we're playing Among Us tonight. Y'all want to play Among Us with us?
I could get down.
Around 7 or so.
It's been a hot minute. I haven't played since we played last time.
Yeah.
I know that Among Us is on the phone, like
with
the app and everything.
Yeah.
Is it able to connect
Yes.
to? Well, okay then. I guess I'll download the app and we'll see if I can play.
Yeah, you can do that too. And like I'll do the punch code for it or whatever, and then yeah, that's fine. That would be great. We'll do that. So yeah, at about 7 tonight. Let's see. But yeah, like low scale gaming special next Saturday, whatever. We'll figure out a time it'll be on the Twitters and the YouTube. It'll be on the Twitters and the everything for what we're doing.
So I finally got my login for my Twitter on my new phone, and like everything just logged in and everything just like blew up. And it's like, oh hey, look at all of these things you haven't seen since you've like not been on your phone. Like, oh cool. I don't hardly use Twitter at all for myself or for this, so
hey, that's okay. Mage doesn't use it either, even though he's supposed to be the social media handler.
Yeah, I'm terrible at this.
So you're not doing anything that Mage isn't doing. So
yay!
Good job, Mage. Good job being the good social media holder for our stuff.
I've been okay on my own Twitter.
Yeah, but you should be doing it on ours too. Getting like getting fan interaction and everything like that, I'd appreciate it if you did that.
Hashtag 5 different things at once.
Hey, I know you're making fun of me for whenever I was starting up my streaming stuff, but it works. Okay? It works. There's an algorithm that goes with it. Just like I haven't checked like the YouTube uploads and and the song blown up too. But the more things that you put in there that we've talked about, Conan Jones, the more hits that it possibly gets for people looking up things that we've talked about. So
Yeah, I've gotten really bad about not putting any tags in there, especially on the SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Because by the time it gets to that point, I'm just like, I'm tired of messing with this thing. Just load and be done.
Okay. I need you to be putting in there as many of them as we can. I'm not going to ask of much. That's the only thing I need you to do is putting as many tags as you can on there that we've talked about. Like we talked about World of Warcraft today. We talked about Sony or Microsoft buying Bethesda. We talked about DHS stuff. We talked about what else? We talked about college and going back to college. We've talked about a whole lot of things this week that you can put on there, and they'll give us a lot of tags on there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Need to actually do it.
So I'm saying the more hits we get, the more people will listen to us. I even checked our things in a little bit, our history or whatever. So this in the last 7 days, we've had only 28 hits, which isn't that bad, but it's about
par for the course. SoundCloud?
Yeah. It's actually par for the course, pretty much. But still, I'm happy. It's a lot better than what we were doing like last year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, last year, we were hitting like 3 a month, maybe. So,
And it was us 3.
Yeah. So, we're hitting like 20 a week. I'm happy with that.
Exactly. Oh, I think my wife just got home. I can hear her vacuuming up the baking soda.
She's just like sitting there like doing all this damn work. And Conan Jones is in there just on his video games.
It's always the video games.
We had we had a listener from the Russian Federation and Lebanon.
What?
Sweet.
What?
Vladimir Putin's listening in on American media.
We've had listenings from California. We had like 12 people from California. All right.
There you go.
That's weird. And our hits have mostly been on we've had 3 on iPhone and 26 on third-party apps, which I'm assuming is Spotify. So Spotify is probably our biggest outlet right now, which is good. I don't think we've been getting very much hit with the YouTube ones though, but we just need to keep getting more hits. We just need to put more things in there for the algorithm to read it, and then we'll be good. So just make sure you're putting in more tags.
Aye, Captain.
I did my salute. I know you couldn't hear it, but I did a salute. Anyways. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into our topic 3. Mage, what have you been playing this week?
Not much, man. Oh, I did play League ranked. I know Earth is out, but no one wanted to play with me. So
I had a rough week.
It's fair. I'm not blaming you guys. I understand. It was things were busy or bad, one of the two. But I am now officially the highest ranked out of the 3 of us. I'm Silver 3, so I'm still bad, but
still not good, but
better than
us.
That's perfectly fine.
Until I demote.
I'm silver in Overwatch, but nobody plays that.
I used to be gold in Overwatch, man.
I love Overwatch. Overwatch is so much fun now. Like it's fun playing it with friends. Like I hate playing it by myself, but playing it with friends is really fun. Conan, what have you been playing this week?
I've honestly just kind of been doing Planet Coaster again. Like I just needed a break.
Man, Conan Lands.
See, I think we talked about this last week when you were gone. I tried to get back into Conan Land, and there's too much stuff in it to really run very well. on my computer. So I'm kind of at the point where I need to beef up my PC before I can get back to it. So I just started a new one. And I've put some good work into it. Like, I was kind of talking about it before we started. Like, it's nice to be creative for a little bit, but I'm also kind of to the point where I'm running out of creativity. So I'm just like BSing my way through it.
Jump the shark and just do something really stupid. Do you know that reference, Jump the Shark?
Jump the shark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
from Happy Days.
No, Happy Days. Happy Days.
It's from Happy Days. Whenever they were running out of ideas, so Fonzie jumps a shark in a sea dune, or it's either a sea dune or a boat. But it's just one of those. It's whenever you run out of ideas that you go for like the stupidest idea imaginable.
Oh.
Like Rambo being in Mortal Kombat 11. NetherRealms is jumping the shark right now.
All right. Yeah, see, I don't guess I ever really watched Happy Days. So,
My grandma did a lot.
yeah,
That's why.
It's definitely an older person show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that. We've been playing some Earth a little bit. I played some last night before bed, which is a mistake because then I'm just like
And you're in a bad mood going
pissed off trying to go to sleep, and then wife was just like, "Why are you so angry?" And it's like people are stupid, and I thought playing League before bed was a good idea, and I was wrong.
Let's see. I've been playing WoW. I mean, not really. Kind of. I've been mount farming in WoW, like just running old instances for these mounts. I finally got so I got these 2 mounts that I've been like farming for like literally years to get. It's Mimiron's head, which is just like basically giant robot head, and this undead horse named Invincible that I got, and like I'm really happy about it. But now I'm just farming one more mount. That'll probably take me a lot longer to get, but I'm just happy I got those other 2 mounts. It was a pretty happy moment. I played some Earth. I hate Earth. I don't know why. Now I'm starting to hate Earth. I really like all random Earth now. Like Mage left. That
Like with all random, with normal Earth, I like being able to pick my thing, but then you always get picked. Like it's always the same champion pool. Whenever everybody gets to pick.
Yeah, and it just gets boring. Like at least with random Earth, you got like if you like say you're not used to playing something like, hey, you get put on a collie, and you play a collie and like, oh wow, she's broken.
Yeah.
And you just start doing stupid stuff with her, like something like that. But then you just you just go and pick a collie 7 times in a row. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
There's variety's the spice of life.
So wait, are they doing random Earth?
No, it's just it's regular. We were talking about how we don't like just regular Earth and we want the randomness back.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. I accidentally disconnected.
Oh, it's all good.
No, I would agree. I think it'd be really cool if Earth was doing kind of like an ARAM thing, where just pick whoever for you.
Yeah, and they did that before with the all random Earth, but
people complained about it, so they brought back regular Earth.
Now we're complaining about because I'm pretty sure back then it was like all random Earth's fun, but man, I really just want to pick my champion. And now we're just like all or regular Earth's fine, but man, I want the randomness back. Like there's going to be no happy medium for it.
No, there isn't. I feel like Earth is one of those things where it's like it's a novelty, where it's really fun for a little bit, but if you play it too much, you're just like, all right, I'm over it.
Yeah, 100%. It's just like that. That is just you get old real quick with it. Conan, you muted yourself.
Yeah, my wife popped in, so I was talking with her for a second.
Oh, okay.
How dare you have a wife?
Yeah, how dare you?
I'm sorry.
But all right, let's go to topic 4 this week. The would you rather? Let's see which ones you have on here.
Okay, so I've got 2 here.
Okay.
You want to read him? Should I?
You read. This is your thing.
Wait, before, man, I just watched a Jim Inhofe commercial, and that dude, Oklahoma, freaking don't elect him. Man,
Who's
freaking
Jim
Jim Inhofe.
Inhofe?
He's our senator. See, that's the problem with Oklahoma, man. We don't even know who our senators are.
Thanks.
Called him out.
I hate you.
All right, so our would you rather's. All right, you've been cursed. However, the witch has mercy on you, allowing you to choose your punishment. Would you rather have 24/7 heartburn or 24/7 headache?
Okay. Can medicine help cure this ever?
No.
Oh, man.
So it's just full-blown heartburn, full-blown headache.
Okay, as far as the headache goes, is it like screaming pain headache or is it like dull thud headache?
I took it as not a migraine, but also worse than just being annoying. You know what I mean?
Because, man,
What's the level of heartburn here? Is it like
heartburn's probably, they're both equal levels.
Yeah.
Let's just make it like that. They're both equal levels. Man, we can never do these right because we always have to add extra variables to it.
dude, on the Reddit post, they do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I probably should start looking at the comments and seeing what people say about it, but
man, heartburn freaks me out because then it leads from me thinking I just have heartburn to me thinking I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah, am I gonna die?
Whereas a headache, I know what a headache is. So yeah, I'd pick headache as well. I agree.
Like, I've had chronic headaches all my life, so that's like, I got this easy.
Yeah,
I agree with
like, I don't want to be like, I don't want like having back because it kind of like if you have like a big old heartburn, then you get like back pain almost like with the gas bubbles or whatever. And I'm burping a whole lot. And I'm just like, nope, don't care for that.
yeah. I was definitely leaning the heartburn route or the headache route and not heartburn.
Yeah, so, are we in agreement with headache then?
Yes, headache is that one.
All right.
What's the next one? Would you rather be able to have telekinesis and just manipulate objects within your view, but only at your current physical strength, or would you rather have 10 times your current physical strength?
Oh, 10 times my current strength. For sure. I can go pick up a car easy. Like, I'm in traffic. Someone's being stupid. I just Hulk out on his car. What's he going to do to me? I'm the Hulk.
Outside of stuff like that, though, what kind of applications does that have? Like,
you can do a whole lot physically if you're 10 times stronger.
Yeah.
But, like...
That being said, telekinesis, man, that's, like, super convenient.
Yeah, but we're not all we don't lift or anything. We probably can't lift very much. Probably anything over maybe 100 pounds. And even then
You're probably underestimating how much 100 pounds is. Like, that's super light.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of depends what it is and how you're lifting it and all that sort of stuff. But I mean,
I don't know. If I try picking up my brother,
it's not hard at all.
If I try picking up my brother and he just sandbags me, man, it's hard to pick him up.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
If he's just dead weight on the floor,
human bodies are weird. Like their weight distribution's all awkward. But no, I mean I can lift up at least 180 pounds. With I mean, I could probably do 200 if I.
What did she say?
He said, "Oh yeah," whoever that was back behind him.
Oh, we're watching the Dallas Giants game.
Oh,
on mute.
He's watching a toilet bowl.
Yeah, our defense is bad. So
I didn't think it was possible that y'all have a worse coach than the coach y'all had last year, the Clapper. I did not think it was possible. I didn't think Mike McCarthy was going to come in there and be absolute trash.
I just love when the announcers still blame Dak Prescott when he's throwing 500-plus yard games and, our defense is allowing 50 points.
All right, but Dak Prescott
is the problem.
I mean, it's the same thing they were all last week. Everybody's been blaming Spencer Rattler for losing the game and stuff against Iowa State whenever our defense played like trash can. So, like, I agree with you in that sense. I hate whenever they blame the quarterback that you don't do it. I don't like Dak Prescott. I don't think he's a $30 million a year quarterback. But if he's throwing 500 yards a week, he's not the problem.
He's doing something right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Dak's throwing like these 300+ yard games, five pass touchdown every single game he's played. And then our defense is allowing like 40-point games every single
He's not the problem.
Yeah. Man.
It's just like the people blaming Spencer Rattler, man. And Spencer Rattler has good. Yeah, he's had a couple bad interceptions at bad times. He's also a true freshman.
Yeah.
And so I mean, he's gonna learn. If he gets better, he has at least like 2 more years here. If we have another Landry Jones, he might be here for like 17 years. You never know. So, God, I hate Landry Jones.
Trevor Knight.
Trevor Knight wasn't that bad. I like Trevor Knight, but
Spencer Rattler's looking a lot like Trevor Knight.
Yeah, but Trevor Knight only played for one semester or one year though, before he got before Baker Mayfield took over for him.
Yeah, I think Spencer Rattler will get better. He's definitely new. A lot of his mistakes are just because hasn't done it.
I think it was good sitting him down in the second quarter and let Mordecai in. And Mordecai didn't do great, but he kept us in there. Like he kept the momentum going.
I went and got breakfast this morning, and they were talking about it on the radio, and they made points that I was like, there's like, Mordecai didn't do anything spectacular. He just didn't screw up.
Exactly. And I think that's exactly what we needed then, was just to keep things from like going bad.
I needed it to not implode.
Yeah, exactly. That's that time. And so it took, and then, it let Spencer Rattler sit down and chill out. Because, it's still, even if both teams if they were going in, OU was 1-2 and Texas was 2-1, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know what the record was, but like going into it, it was not a spectacular, oh man, it's OU Texas game, but it's still OU Texas. It's still the most important game of the year. Like besides like a championship game, OU Texas is the most important game of the year. They could go and lose the rest of the games except for OSU, and I'm happy with this year because at least we beat Texas. That's what I can hang my hat on.
Yeah.
Man, we turned into a sports. See, Conan, you got all these hits you can put on there. We just go everywhere with this thing.
We've turned into the sports animal.
Yeah. I could be Jim Traber and just yell at people and call people yardbirds and have a massive stroke on the highway like he did last year.
That's a hot take. He really have a stroke on the highway?
I think it was the aneurysm. Excuse me. He had a brain aneurysm.
That's worse.
Yeah, I know it is worse. But he was driving from a casino. He was at like a casino. I think it was WinStar down there in Thackerville, like by the board, that big old casino. See, I saved you. Edit right there.
Proud of
you. And then yeah, he had like, I think he was like driving back and like that's when it started. I think I don't remember the exact details of it, but I just remember it was pretty bad, and he was off the air for like 2 months.
Jeez. All right.
I don't like the guy, but I don't want him to I don't wish death on anybody.
Yeah. There's a fine line.
Yeah, exactly. Like not like
until you play League and write KYS.
That's different.
Then I wish death on that guy.
It's different. If they're inting, they deserve it.
Inting is an unforgivable crime.
It really is, though. It really is. It is unforgivable. It should be It should be handled a lot better than how Riot handles it. Inting is unforgivable. See, there's another tag for you, Conan Jones. Riot Games. All right, we've gone on long enough. Let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
I could have sworn I wrote something down here, and it's not here anymore.
All right.
Come back to me.
Inferior Maze, what is your win of the week? Fantasy, what is your win of the week? Thank you, Finn. My win this week is OU beat Texas, man. I was having a really bad day yesterday, and that was like I needed that to kickstart me having a lot better day, and it did. And then also I'm on fall break now, which is also really nice. As I got 10 days off from work. We're going good.
Must be nice.
It is really nice. All right, Conan Jones, do you have a fail this week or a win this week?
I know without getting too much into it, I know we had a doctor's appointment last week on Monday for baby stuff. So that's kind of our win. Not a whole lot to report. It's just it's exciting. So,
Mage, what about you? All right,
Is
Mage has left us.
he still
Sorry,
here?
sorry.
Oh, there he is.
Jump into the outro.
I'm just disgusted with Dallas's defense. Just absolutely disgusted.
All right.
Anyway.
What's your win of the week?
My win of the week. I don't know. It's been a pretty good week. I started going to the gym again. I know with coronavirus and stuff going on, I was a little worried about it. So I wore my mask, and they always have the cleaning stuff and everything. But basically, like any equipment I use, I just grab that cleaning stuff, and I'm spraying it down hardcore.
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot of people there, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
That's good.
All
All right.
I guess that's been good.
That's good.
I don't know. Nothing like really stands out this week. That's like, yeah, that's a win. But
That's fair.
Nothing's bad, I guess. So,
Okay.
yay.
Well, all right. Thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at lowscalegaming. You can also follow for the live stream at twitch.tv/fantasy63. If you have a question or a subject you want to talk about in our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. Or you can also put it in the chat while we're recording it live on Twitch. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow.